Beneath the arid surface of Jabal Kuyabir in southern Iraq lies a hidden grid of streets, palaces, and harbors. For decades, this terrain saw heavy military traffic. It operated as a heavily fortified conflict zone during the Iran-Iraq War in the 1980s. But centuries before the trenches were dug, this exact location was Alexandria on the Tigris. Founded by Alexander the Great in 324 BC, it grew into a massive trading hub, eventually known as Charax Spasinu. The 2.5-square-mile site survived in the historical record, but physically reaching the architecture proved impossible. The ancient city is locked beneath thick alluvial silt, and the topsoil is heavily seeded with lethal surface contamination. Unexploded artillery shells and widespread ferromagnetic debris meant traditional physical ground excavation was a non-starter. To map the site safely, researchers deployed autonomous, unmanned aerial vehicle magnetometry. Geophysicists captured raw magnetic flux data from the air, mathematically filtered out the modern metal noise, and passed the clean data into a multi-engine rendering pipeline to rebuild the metropolis. By fusing non-invasive remote sensing with procedural digital processing, researchers successfully excavated an entire ancient capital without turning a single grain of sand. In 324 BC, Alexandria on the Tigris sat at the strategic confluence of the Tigris, Euphrates, and Karun rivers. It was a purpose-built riverine port, connecting Mesopotamia directly to the Persian Gulf. Over time, the city fell victim to deltaic progradation. The rivers dumped millions of tons of extreme sediment into the delta, physically pushing the coastline outward and filling the harbor with silt. This map plots the rapid geographic shift. In 324 BC, the coastline sat just 1.9 kilometers from the city docks. By 10 BC, sediment deposition pushed the Persian Gulf 74 kilometers south. By AD 75, it expanded to 178 kilometers, completely isolating the port. The ancient inhabitants engineered massive solutions to fight the encroaching rivers. Following catastrophic floods in the 2nd century BC, Seleucid King Antiochus IV rebuilt the city on elevated foundations. Later, an independent governor named Hyspaosines constructed a massive 4.5-kilometer earthen dike around the perimeter to block the annual river surges. Yet the sediment continued to accumulate. A severe channel avulsion eventually shifted the river's course entirely, stranding the city inland and burying its mud brick architecture deep in sterile alluvial clay. Ancient macroengineering lost the battle against extreme deltaic evolution, but by sealing the city in a clay tomb, the shifting environment preserved the urban layout perfectly for the next 2 millennia. Accessing that layout required specialized hardware. Research teams deployed a Census Mag Drone R4 array over the contaminated ground. The drones flew at a strict operational altitude of 2.0 meters above ground level, traveling at a constant speed of 5 meters per second to avoid triggering explosives while hugging the terrain. The sensors were searching for a specific soil phenomenon known as the Laborn effect. Human activity imparts permanent magnetization to topsoil, contrasting with the sterile clay below. Ancient builders made mud bricks from this topsoil, so the bricks retain that magnetic signature even when buried. They emit a subtle flux anomaly of 2 to 18 nanoteslas. To detect a signal that weak, the drone's magnetometer arrays sampled the ground at 20 Hz, capturing roughly 50,000 precise measurements for every hectare surveyed. Through the Laborn effect, ancient construction materials act as a permanent magnetic archive beneath the dirt, readable by anyone with sensors sensitive enough to detect a footprint. But detecting the ancient architecture was only half the problem. The site was still covered in modern dugouts, trenches, and unexploded shrapnel. This modern military debris created massive, high-amplitude ferromagnetic spikes, completely blinding the raw sensor data and burying the faint architectural signals. Geophysicists applied a mathematical high-pass filter to the raw dataset to isolate the frequencies. A scanning algorithm strips away the high-frequency metallic noise caused by modern weapons, flattening the spikes. The true shape of the city is revealed in the remaining broad, low-frequency waves. Researchers then applied a final layer of data correction, utilizing a stationary Syntrex base station to baseline the data and correct for daily fluctuations in the Earth's magnetic field. Algorithmic signal filtering isolated the 2 nanotesla whisper of an ancient mud brick from the screaming magnetic noise of a modern artillery shell, separating recent destruction from historical truth. The filtered data produced a highly structured orthodynamic urban grid. Two-dimensional heat maps extrude into a clear architectural footprint. The survey revealed monumental scale. The city featured massive residential housing blocks measuring 185 by 85 meters, built large enough to integrate commercial warehouses for maritime cargo. To translate these raw magnetic measurements into a photorealistic environment, the grid was converted into Geographic Information System vector shapefiles. This pipeline flowchart maps the rendering strategy. GIS shapefiles branched to specialized software platforms. Lumion processed the macro environment, handling the massive residential blocks and anti-flood dike. Meanwhile, microscale data routed to Unreal Engine 5, reconstructing the interior details of a sprawling Arsacid Palace. Finally, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 handled the macro geospatial data, rendering the regional terraforming required to accurately place the ancient coastlines and river courses. By segmenting the GIS vectors across specialized software platforms, researchers generated a cohesive digital twin. This allowed simultaneous analysis of both granular palatial architecture and massive regional topography. The rendered grid confirmed Charax Spasinu's historical status as a major macro-regional capital, engineered specifically to dominate international trade routes connecting the Indian Ocean to Mesopotamia. Its geopolitical gravity was undeniable. In AD 116, Roman Emperor Trajan stood at these very docks, observing the merchant fleets fueling the ancient global economy. From a methodological perspective, the survey efficiency proves the viability of aerial techniques. Manual ground surveys typically cover 0.05 hectares per hour. The drone array processed 0.53 hectares per hour. That tenfold increase in mapping speed was achieved in a lethal, contaminated environment with zero physical ground disturbance. Combining high-resolution UAV magnetometry with real-time procedural rendering establishes a proven workflow, safely resurrecting and preserving lost capitals hidden beneath modern battlefields.